one more.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your host for this evening, Paddy Linton!
Jesus! Can you see me? Welcome along to Just One More Gong. Make some fucking noise! Yeah! It's nice to be here. Give us a cheer if you've been here this night before. Give us a cheer if you're a first timer. I'm going to talk to you as soon as this fucking smoke clears. How are we? How are we, guys? How are you, mate? What's your name, brother? Lee, how you doing, mate? Who you with here, Lee?
My wife and one of her pals.
Your wife and your pals. Oh, I've met you before. You come to Fresh, didn't you? How did you meet again?
We met online.
Online, nice. What site? Because that matters.
Years ago, so it was AOL chat room.
AOL chat rooms? Fucking hell. I'm going to have to explain to you what that is. AOL chat rooms? You're getting your hole in AOL chat rooms? I've never heard of that. That's fucking bananas. So, like, hi, dial-up internet. Fucking hell. That's amazing. And how long has been together then? Like 40 years or something? Whoa! Oh, yes! One of the domestic in the front row, man. This night is mental. We've only had one, and the last one was crazy, and this one's getting off to a crazy start. Good stuff. Thingy, so how long have you been together? I'll let him answer. Fucked it.
18 years.
18 years, is that right? Yes, big round of applause, 18 years. Nice. Nice, man. Just up that fucking AOL, just ASL. Remember that, man? Fucking hell, you just don't know what that is. It's class, man. But I give up for the lovely couple in the front row here. Nice. You might notice that there's a panel of handsome men over there. These are the guys that are going to be doing the Gong Show tonight. What are you expecting for the Gong Show tonight, Peter? Big round of applause for Peter Bell.
Hello, yeah. Jokes, mostly, but
Jokes?
guys, don't feel the need to be nice. That's what I'm going to say. I know most of these acts, so be a dick to them. I'm absolutely fine with that. You've got my permission.
All right,
You have my blessing.
setting the tone early. We've got Chris doing the sound here. Yes. Are you allowed to talk, Chris?
No, that wasn't in the contract.
Was it no in the contract? Guy owns a gaff. Fuck him. Fuck him. Drives a fucking big, massive motor. Fuck him. Thingy, we've got our amazing headliner, John Gavin, that's going to be coming up soon. Nice, man. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to talk to some of you guys wearing a bonnet. Next one, how you doing, mate?
What? Slow down, sir, please.
Fucking hell. Nice bonnet.
Thank you.
Yes. Nice one. Do you know what a bonnet is?
I thought girls were, right?
No, it's the thing on your fucking heat, mate. How you doing? What's your name, brother?
I'm Travis.
Travis. Nice to meet you, Travis. Where are you from, mate?
I'm from LA.
LA, and you came here.
That's where they took me, man.
Why?
Because they said the girls here are really pretty, so.
What? That's right, but it's a bit creepy, mate. What the fuck? You know what I mean? You're right. You're technically right, but fucking hell. And so, like, did you come out here for what? Did you just come out here to get your hole? Have you not heard of a thing called AOL chat room?
I've never been to Europe. I wanted to come to Europe.
Nice one. What do you do, brother?
I'm a firefighter.
Oh, yeah. All the pretty girls are like, fuck it. Do you know what? I thought he was a bit of a beast, but no, he's all right, eh? He's a firefighter. Nice one, were you just tackling all the wildfires out there? You weren't very good. Sorry, his hometown's on fire, and I'm like, fuck you. Who you with here, Travis?
These are my cousins from
Your
Mexico.
cousins, nice one. From where?
Mexico.
Awesome, man. Fucking hell. This is a crazy dynamic to add into this room. This is mental. So, like, are you guys all from Mexico?
Yes.
Yes. How are you coping with the accent? Are you okay?
So this is my boy from Glasgow, right? So we're pretty good.
Do you know fucking Aldo? He's mental. He is mental. He's a comedian. You're going to get to meet him later, and he's fucking mental. Nice one. So is this your guys' first time in Scotland as well?
Second, and these guys first time.
First time. Is that a kilt you're wearing?
Yeah.
Jeez, man, I've never seen a kilt with a BMW bum bag before. That is class, innit? Fucking hell, man. I like tossing cables and fast motors. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Mate, don't go out like... You're going to get mugged, man. Like, don't go out like that. Tell you, what's your name, man?
My name?
Yes.
Gerardo.
Gerardo?
Yeah.
Nice, man, nice. And what do you do for work, pal?
I'm an event producer.
An event producer?
Yeah.
Nice one. What kind of events do you produce?
Well, pretty much music events.
The Fringe.
The Fringe? Are you over... Fuck the Fringe, bastards. Fucking money grab. That's Edinburgh City Council's fucking pyramid scheme. Fuck them. I'm going on record and I'm looking into that camera right there. I'm going on record. Fuck them. Nice one. I need to ask this because everybody else is thinking it. What's the cocaine like in Mexico, man?
Pablo Escobar stuff.
Is it? Is it good? Aye. I'm going to come and talk to you later. Give a big round of applause for our Mexican-American friends over here. Oh, man, yes, man. We've got gear sorted. We've got chat rooms, man. We're having that drip. See that? Someone just dripped there. That's class. Did that get you? Did it? Put a claim in. Fucking injury at what? Phone Digby Brown. What's your name, pal? Leslie. Auntie, who are you with here? Your friend Agnes. How do you know each other? Friends for a long time. Did I talk to you at the last one of this? Aye, I remember. You were being mad vague. How you been? You had a good month? Nice one. Big round of applause for Leslie and Agnes. I'll talk to somebody else. I'll talk to you guys over here. What's happening out here, man? How you doing, mate? What's your name? Reese. Nice one. Who you with? Are you the cunts for the airport for the last time, no? That's all right, thank fuck. They were meant to. They took Kate. At a comedy show. They were sitting right there. They were oh, you going Kate now? Brilliant. Mexico, try ketamine over here. It's fucking class, right? So Reese and Carol, and you know these guys as well? Nice one, you just want to talk. Whatever. Reese and Carol, so you use like two couples?
Yeah.
Nice one, how did you two meet?
At 18 years ago.
At 18? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. What age were you when you were at this 18th? Aye, that's all right, and you pass. All good. Whoa. That's all right. That's all right. And 18th? How old are you, cunts? 26, 28? Fucking hell, man. Wait, so you were 18. Chris, I'm just going to... Where were you saying? Chris, I'm just going to pass that out of the booth. Can you get a wee VAR check on that, please?
Decision, beast.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. What'd you do for work, Reese, my man? You look like a handsome wee guy, by the way, man. Fucking good-looking boy. What'd you do for work, my man? Joiner, nice one. Joining stuff up. That's class. Fucking Lego, innit? Piece of piss. Canter. What about yourself, pal? Nursery teacher. Oh, fuck. Is there any ways you fucking hate? Like, I can imagine there'd be cunts, like, have you ever, like, left a, like, shooter in on one of them or something? Do you know what I mean? Like, just like a wee knee. Is there? You think about it, but you don't do it. Good stuff. And you two guys, what's your name, mate? Steve and? Antonio. Fuck, you said that like you were fucking at school there. Doing a register. Antonio! Steve and Antonio, how did you guys meet? That guy just went... I'm affronted.
Met out years ago, split up for like 7 years, now we get back together.
You split up for 7 years? Fucking hell. There's hope for everybody, that's class. So, like, you split up for 7 years and now you're back together. Nice one. And, how did you meet originally? A gaff? Oh. Mexico, try a gaff. You're going to fucking love it, man. You're just in a kitchen, there's birds tweeting, taking cocaine. It's a fucking lovely time. What do you do for work, Steve, man? You work for Scottish Water? Nice one. What do you do for Scottish Water? You're all right, mate. Fucking hell, you sound like sad a minute. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna have some fucking comedy. We're gonna have a good laugh. Does that sound good, Trips? I'm gonna bring up your headline act. He's the headliner, but he's on before the Gong Show. So what's gonna happen? John's gonna go up to 20 minutes, make you laugh like fuck. We're gonna have a break, and then we'll have the actual Gong Show itself afterwards. Does that sound good, Trips? Yes. So please welcome to the stage the amazing John Gavin, everybody.
Hello. I'll try that again. Hello. There we go. First off, a round of applause for your compere, Paddy. Yeah, man. That smoke is really fucking strong. And it does feel like I'm in the away end somewhere. I'll introduce myself. My name is John. I'm a father of 3 from Hamilton. All 3 of them by the same woman as well. Makes me a fucking oddball in Hamilton, I'm not going to lie. No, it's lovely to be here doing this Gong Show. Have any's been to a Gong Show before? You said you'd been before. Did you enjoy it, aye? Yeah. It's good, innit? Did you get a wee shot at the card? I did. It's good, innit? Some power in it. Just knowing you're going to ruin some cunt's dream. They're away up the road fucking greeting, having a shower with their clays on, stabbing fags out in their cell, listening to the Smiths going like that. I'm not even funny, because Lorna and Agnes didn't like me. It's good power, aye? Did you enjoy it, aye? Because you see, I've done a lot of Gong shows. I remember doing a Gong show just round the corner, Maggie Mays, and there was a guy. So for the people from Mexico, I don't know if you know much about like Glasgow. Yes. Aye, folk don't really fuck about here. That's one of the things you need to know. It's not like Edinburgh. Edinburgh's a right different place to Glasgow, aye. Like you see stuff in Edinburgh, you wouldn't see in Glasgow, right? Like I saw a boy in Edinburgh, and he was walking down the street with an iPad. Wouldn't they say that out there? Couldn't get stabbed in a heartbeat. They just have a junkie playing Angry Birds out his corpse. That's how it go. So watch yourself. But no, I remember doing a Gong show, Maggie Mays just round the corner, and there was a guy, and he come on, and they went like, he was a really good comedian too, his name was Gus Tawes, and they went like that. Welcome to the stage, your next act, all the way from Aberdeen, Gus Tawes. He never even got a word out, and they fucking carried him off. Just because he was from Aberdeen, right? I had to drive up the road 2.5 hours to get fucking like half a second a time. Brutal, man. So that's what we really want to see, you know. I mean, comedy is good when it goes well, but let's no lie, it's fucking amazing when it doesn't. So that's what we're all here for. No, I'll tell you a wee bit about myself. Well, one of the things about me recently, I realised I had to have more fun in life. Right now, I realise that when you look at me, you do not automatically think fun. Right? Like, if I had to say to the wee fella, there, how you doing, pal? How about after this gig, me and you go up the road? We'll have some fun. That sounds like you're getting pumped. You know what I mean? It's maybe not me it's pumping you, but somebody's pumping you. You're like, don't push on me. I like it. You know, things would escalate fast. But no, I was just angry all the time, and the folk were like, oh, you should get into telly and watch things. So I got into like Netflix. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of murder programmes. You watch the murder programmes on the net. You watched them as well, didn't you, pal? Right, so I've seen them all, right? And I've actually seen that many murder programmes now. I genuinely feel I'm profiling cunts everywhere I go, right? I'm looking at you, Stu, I'm like, he'd fucking strangle her in a heartbeat, right? She's maybe a poisoner, but she's a wee bit more classy. You know, and I mean, I genuinely, I've watched that many of these murder programmes, right? I'm convinced, with a certain degree of authority, I could probably get away with a murder now, right? I just wear the wrong size shoes, right? I'm a size 12, I just wear a 10. I'm like, that's not my fucking feet. Fuck you, I'm away. I get away with it, just like OJ. And, no, I mean, I genuinely, and I mean, the other thing that I found with them, you might have this if you've watched a lot of them as well, right? I've actually started to watch, I've seen that many of these murder programmes. I start to root for the killer, right? I'm like that. Aye, well, that woman was a cow. You know, she maybe didn't deserve to get in a suitcase or anything, but fuck it, she was a fucking cow. That end bit's not quite ready yet. That's just new material. It'll be funnier when you hear it in about 6 months. But I watched the murder. Another one, a lot of folk were like that to me. You should watch box sets, John. So I did. I watched the box sets. But for fun, I chose to watch The Walking Dead. It's not a very fun show. If you've never seen The Walking Dead, essentially it's a wee bit like going to Kilmarnock, right? loads of folk try to bite your face all the time. You're like, ah, shut the door. It's a zombie apocalypse. For the people of Mexico, it's a zombie apocalypse. And obviously, not as much heroin in The Walking Dead. It's what you find in Kilmarnock, but it's roughly the same. But the thing I've found with The Walking Dead, again, I've watched that much it, I cannot suspend my disbelief enough whilst I'm watching it, right? Because the whole time I'm watching it, all I can think to myself is, who is cutting the grass? Right? In the middle of a fucking zombie apocalypse, right? At what point is somebody going, Linda, get the fly more hen. I'll be black affronted if these zombies see that grass. You know, it's fucking stupid. And I tell you another thing in it, right? They've got product placement in it, right? So in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, they're all driving about in Hyundais, right? Big fucking shiny Hyundais, right? I mean, the petrol was running out. They could have took one of the wee Hyundais, right? An I-10, maybe an I-20, right? Economical, right? They're like that, fuck your I-10. Taking the Santa Fe. Hey, 4x4, yes, right? The petrol's running out, and they've got the air conditioning on. These folk are fucking idiots, right? And they're just clowns, and they're just wasting money. And I tell you another thing in it, right? They're shiny Hyundais. I don't even know who's cleaning these Hyundais, right? It's maybe just the zombies. Just zombies cleaning Hyundais. Fucking zombies coming out here taking our jobs, you know, and but again, I've found I cannot suspend my disbelief enough, right? Because in Hamilton, where I live, we've got a Bentley garage, a Maserati garage, and a McLaren garage. See, if there's a zombie apocalypse, there's no fucking way I'm driving a Hyundai. And a Bentley GT Continental. Fuck you, zombie. But I thought, no, John, you need to get new hobbies. You can't just go about hating The Walking Dead for fun. Because, listen, I was getting angry in the street, right? I was walking down the street. It was raining, right? I went underneath a canopy. There was a woman walking towards me under the canopy with an umbrella up, which meant I had to walk out into the rain to get past the woman with 2 levels of protection for the rain. So I just battered her. She's just an old woman anyway, you know. She wasn't even in my weight division. I just fucked her up. You know, it was a fair fight, a quick 1-2. She went down, I left her. I walked away. I was a bigger man. But listen, the thing is though, I feel we both learned a lesson that day. She learned you don't walk under a canopy with an umbrella. I learned if you batter an old woman, you get a free umbrella. Right? I'm like, no, you need new hobbies, John. You can't just go about battering an audience for fun as well. We've got a new hobby, one I'd recommend you get involved in. It is a hobby mostly based in hatred, but it's a right good laugh, right? The thing I hate is public displays of affection, right? Now, I'm not talking about couples that's been together for years. Like, I mean, the AOL couple, how long have you been together? 18 years. There's a certain sadness in your voice there when you said that. There is a wee bit like a hostage situation, you know what I mean? Listen, if Terry Waite can get through it, so can you, right? A lot of cunts in here don't even know who Terry Waite is, right? He was one of the best 80s hostages, a lot better than Keenan and McCarthy, but I don't have time to get into that, I'm at my work. After 18 years, I mean, you're not even sat beside your woman. That's how far away you're from a public display of affection. You've put a sex barrier between you and your missus, so how does it feel to be a sex barrier? It's not very good, is it? Hope you're proud. No, I've not tried that. I thought that would have been funnier, but I'm not saying that ever again. 18 years, I mean, after 18 years, I mean, the most you'll be doing is like a wee kiss on the cheek, like get us a drink, you know. Remember crisps. Maybe a wee cheeky slap in the arse if you're feeling a wee bit fruity. That's the most we can expect, right? But I'm talking about couples that's just got together on a Friday or a Saturday night. You'll see them all over Glasgow. They've just got together on a Friday or a Saturday night and they're all over each other and it's just them and it's you. You're like that, oh no. Oh, it's so fucking horrible, right? You can't even take your eyes off it because the guy's got a big coat on. You're like, what's he doing with his horns? I don't know, he might be doing that, right? And some of you weren't ready for that hand action. That's not enough folk in the room to be doing the fucking hand actions like that, John. That was terrible. I'm hell of a sorry, folks. But here, you'll notice I led with the middle finger because I'm a gentleman. Right, but again, I'm at my work. I can't get into these things now. I'm busy, right? So, here's what to do, right? See if you ever find yourself in that situation, there's a couple all over each other and it's just them and it's you. This is my new hobby. I let them do what they're doing for a wee minute, right? And then I just get into my phone, I get to my Spotify, and I just do this. Yeah, I just play Careless Whisper. The speaker of my phone is dying and I need to get a new phone, otherwise the joke would be funnier. But that's what you do, and what you do, see if you sing the wee bit at the start like this. Oh, whoa, oh, and just see how long you last. So it's a Careless Whisper game. It's fun for the whole family. Let me know how you get on. So that's a wee gift for me to you in Mexico. Although for a lot of the news footage I've seen in Mexico, I wouldn't do that outside a club. You'll end up getting your cunt kicked in, or your head cut off. Anyway, so that's just what the news tells me.
Fake news.
Is it fake news?
Well.
So there's no really beheadings, just really bad slashings. Fuck fake news. How can you fake news a beheading? It's either off or it's no. There's literally no middle ground in that. No, it's not. No, you've still got heat on, mate. Just a wee bit of beheading. Well, every cunt. Aye. It's a bit like the murder thing I was talking about earlier on. Sometimes some cunt maybe just deserves a beheading. You know what I mean? They maybe like stole somebody's money or that. Fuck you. Heat off. It's the same here. What's that? It's just part of life. Yeah. I remember that bit in the movie Inside Out, where they talked about in that part of life that if you steal somebody's drug money, you might get beheaded. It's one of the darker bits. It was in the DVD extras. I fucking don't know where I'm going with this at all, mate. Oh, man. So, listen, I'll tell you some more jokes rather than just talking to a man from Mexico. So, I tell you one we did do recently. A lot of people, we got a dog, right? I decided to get a dog that reflected my lifestyle, life choices, right? So we got a pug, right? Essentially an asthmatic that cannot be fucked doing anything, right? 10 minutes walk, she's like, lift me a wank, I'm fucking knackered, right? That's what she talks like. And but I ended up, sweet Stella, love her to bits. If any have dealt with a pug, though, you'll know they're a very disobedient dog. They do not give a fuck what you're saying to them, right? For a while, we thought she was deaf, right? I was opening packets of crisps and that to check. Turns out she's no deaf. She just doesn't respect me. Just like all the other women in the house, right? And but I ended up becoming involved in an altercation on my local residential Facebook group as a result of my wee Stella. I'm sure you're all members of your local residential Facebook group, the sort of group with posts on it like, why is the helicopter out? Fucking put your telly on, you fucking nosy bastard, right? And just out of interest, what happens in a Mexican neighbourhood Facebook group? Only 2 beheadings a day. Some cunt was acting the goat.
Just people playing music, art, like all kinds of stuff.
All right.
It's like a very, I would say, spicy culture.
Spicy culture? You're a fucking saucy devil, you, ain't you? Spicy, ooh la la. That's French I just did there. Different place. So cool. Anyway, I went on my local residential Facebook group one night and I saw a post on there and I was like that. I think this woman might be talking about me, right? So the post started like this: to the large man with the pug. I'm like, fucking large man, you cow. Right, you want to see the size of this woman? She's a big unit, right? So goes in glass houses. That's what I'm saying. The fucking fat cow. Right, so. To the large man with the pug who allowed it to decaffeinate outside my house, right? She's trying to write defecate, but she's wrote decaffeinate. That's the kind of fucking idiot I'm dealing with today, Blackfriars, right? I don't even know what a decaffeinated dog would do. My dog's sleeping all the time. She needs a Red Bull, right? So, to decaffeinate outside my house, please do not allow this to happen again, or I will alert the relevant authorities. Right? So I went back to the woman. I tried to explain to her, look, I've got a lady dog, and to the casual observer, when they're doing a pee, it does look like they're doing a shite, right? Sometimes folk laugh at that. No, the night, that's fine. It's an intellectual joke. A lot of folk don't get it. We bit more to and fro with me and the woman. At one point, she actually sent me a picture of the offending article, right? I'm not going to lie to you, Blackfriars. This thing was the size of my head, right? I'm like, I've got a pug, you fucking maniac, right? If I'd have come out or she would have died, for fuck's sake. She'd have an arse like the Clyde Tunnel. I could have put my foot in her like a slipper, right? And, it's quite the image, that one. You just let it sink in. But no, the woman, she wasn't interested. She was convinced it was me, right? And there was a bit more to and fro. I'll not bore you with the details, but eventually it did just reach a stage where I just went like that to the woman. You know what? Fuck off. Right? I says, fuck off. I says, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come round your house every day. Going to get my dog to do a shite right outside your house, right? But I'm not going to pick it up. I'm just going to get down with my wee poop bag. Just rub it right along your pavement. Hey! And I'll run away. Aye. Yeah, the thing is, though, I've got a pug. I can't train it today, fuck all. Having to do a shite outside the woman's house every day myself. My fiber's through the roof now. So, no, I do other stuff as well. Obviously, I do comedy. I know that might be a surprise to some of you. But no, I used to do comedy full time. Then I realised I like to buy stuff and eat. So, yeah, man. I've got a day job. My day job, I work as a trainer in a contact centre, right? Means I get to train all the psychos you speak to on the phones, right? We deal with stuff you wouldn't get in your normal line of work. Like, we had a wee guy, what he was doing, he was walking up to an electronic hand sanitizer, and he was going like this. Just filling his hand up full of hand sanitizer, right? Then he waited for his pal to come round the corner, right? And he went like this. Now, I know a lot of you weren't ready for that. But aye, he kid it on his spunked in a wee guy's face. With hand sanitizer, 95% alcohol. He blinded the wee guy for a fortnight, right? He'd have done less damage if he'd spunked in his face for real. It's one of the best disciplinary meetings I've ever been in. And then... But my favourite, though, is like when we get busy, we maybe take on temps, right? When you take on temps, you maybe don't do the same vetting process you do for normal employees, right? Means you sometimes miss out on things like criminal convictions for like assault and that, right? And we took on a guy that fucking loved assault, right? It was one of his favourite things to do. He was doing it all the time. Right? It was on his CV, hobbies and pastimes, walking the dug and battering cunts. That's what it said. You never noticed, we're just desperate for the staff. So we brought this guy in. This guy was a 6'4" bodybuilder named Dwayne, right? One time Dwayne went out to the smoking shelter and a wee guy walked up to him and went like this. Purple Dwayne, Purple Dwayne. Only wanna see you standing in the purple Dwayne. Aye, Dwayne kicked his cunt in. Amazing, man. It's one of the best days ever. We saw the footage in the dark web. No, but I'll tell you one that we did do recently as well. It was my wife's pal. She was going to Australia for 12 weeks, and she said to us, can you look after my guinea pigs? Right? Now, I'd only met these guinea pigs once at a party. Didn't know what school they went to or anything, right? But I thought, fuck it, we'll bring them in. What could go wrong? So there's two of them. When they arrive in the house, I'm informed that these guinea pigs are in fact 17 years old, which in guinea pig years makes them a fucking miracle. Nobody knows how these two old dicks are still alive, right? Couple of ancient guinea pigs, right? Two of them, Tonto and Ruby. Tonto is an absolute pricky guinea pig. I hate it, Tonto. It's a blind and deaf guinea pig. You're like, what's the fucking point? Ruby, on the other hand, I really liked wee Ruby. Ruby was a lovely wee guinea pig. We had a great time together. One time I had a hangover. Two of us sat and watched Police Academy 1 and 2. She just really liked Mahoney. And I ended up, there was one night I'd been out at a gig and I come home, it was late on a Friday night and I walked in and there's wee Ruby. She was in the cage. She was all shivering and cold and I'm like that. Well, I'm not an expert, but I think that guinea pig might be fucked, right? So I like tried to heat her up a wee bit. I wrapped her up in a wee blanket that didn't really work. I put her in the microwave. Oh, no, that didn't work. She was cold in the middle and roasting on the outside. And it takes a wee while for that one to sink in as well. I know, right? But I ended up went on Google, and Google's like, you're going to need to go to a vet, right? Now, it was at that point in my life I actually found out something. I didn't know there was such a thing in the world as a late night vet. Didn't know that. Turns out they don't sell Rizla and Quavers. Just fixing animals. That is all I ever want to talk to you about. So I went in. So I mean, I like wee Ruby. I loaded her up into a wee shoebox. It was a good shoebox. It was an Adidas one because I liked her. You know. I mean, in fairness, she was dying. I could have put her in a plastic bag at this point, right? So no, we took our time in Glasgow. Drove in the M8. I didn't want to get any wee frights or anything like that. And wasn't it till after I was like that? I should have went mental. I'd have loved it if she got to heaven. How'd you get here? I was doing donuts in the M8. Right, that'd be a good way for a guinea pig to go out. So gets to the vet, just the one up Charing Cross there, and like I showed the vet the guinea pig, and he's like that. Boy, that guinea pig's no very well. I'm like, he fucking knows his stuff, that boy. He's super vet, right? So he says, I was like, right, so what's the deal here? He says, well, there's 2 courses of action. Option 1, we give her a course of antibiotics, might prolong her life a wee bit. We don't know. Right? I was like, I said, maybe I could just take these antibiotics myself. You know, I've always fancied a glossy coat. He says, what's option 2? He says, option 2 is we put her to sleep. I said, how much is that? He said, £145 plus VAT. I said, I've got a hammer in the motor. And he's like, no, you can't do that. Not in the city centre. But the thing is, though, it's not my decision to make, right? It's not my guinea pig, right? It's her pal's guinea pig. So I'm going to have to phone Australia at what is 5:30 in the morning Australia time and say to somebody, do you want me to kill your guinea pig, right? So be a bit worried by it. And I should also point out as well that my wife's pal, her grandpa, has died the day before, right? So I'm really fucking dreading this phone call, right? So I phoned her up and I was like that, oh, hello. And she's like that, oh, what is it? That's what she sounds like. She's rough as fuck, the woman. She's from Dumbarton. She's like, oh, what is that? And I says, oh, listen, I'm really sorry to have woken you up, and I'm really sorry to hear about your grandpa. And she went, how? What's happened to my grandpa? So nobody's told her grandpa's died. I've woke her up at 5:30 in the morning and says, your grandpa's dead. Do you want me to kill your guinea pig? So horrible situation to be in. But listen, we made what was the right decision. We decided to put wee Ruby to sleep, you know, and it was sad. It was really sad. And like the vet, he came through with a big syringe and all that stuff. And I was like to him, look, mate, I don't like this. Could I maybe just put some music on or that, right? And he went, aye, on you go. So I went into my phone and I went into my Spotify, and the first song that came on, yeah, the Wi-Fi's not working down here. So if you imagine that Careless Whisper played the now, just get that in your head. You'll be like, oh, that was really fucking funny what that guy did there. He forgot to get the Wi-Fi code before he went on. So that's obviously, it was Careless Whisper that played, aye. I mean, the worst it was, the vet, he heard the song, he took a look at me, he's like, I fucking knew your face. So, mind that earlier, when I was stopping public displays of affects, that's all right, it's a callback. It's basically saying I stopped a vet getting his hole. That's what happened there. Never doesn't matter. I'm due a phone upgrade next month. But no, I'll tell you, I'll do a wee couple of bits about it. I've mentioned I've got 3 kids. I've got 3 daughters. I should tell you, for the purposes of backstory, I'm no longer with the girl's mum anymore. Mostly because she was a massive arsehole and I chucked her. Right, I'm only telling you that for backstory. It'd be funnier if you knew her. But the thing that happened, my daughters are a wee bit older now, and like any's that might have teenage children, which I suspect is fucking not really that many, it's just maybe yours. No worries. We're fellow old cunts, so I mean, let's no mess about here. My eyes are working. I mean, you're looking good. No, you're looking good for it, pal, don't worry. Just reversing out of that one there. in my head that sounded really, really nice, but coming out, it was fucking horrible, wasn't it? So, the reason I'm asking about that, like, if you've got teenagers, I've got 3 sort of teenagers, and because they're older, because of Instagram and TikTok, I'm now the proud owner of 3 mental health professionals, right? I've got 3 wee dicks that are diagnosing all sorts of shit about the house. They're like that. You've got the ADHD. You've got the autism. I'm like, no, I don't. I like trainers. Fucking leave me alone. So, and like they're diagnosing all sorts of shit round about the house, you know. And like my middle daughter Eve, she was like that to me the other night. She says, "Dad, I think my boyfriend might have ADHD and autism." I went, "Oh, what made you think that?" And she said, "Well, the other night, right, I was talking to him for like half an hour, and he never said a word." I'm like, "He's not got ADHD and autism. He's just got really good man skills." I respect the wee guy for it, you know. And like my youngest, Jessica, she's got her own wee quirks. One of her ones, she says she likes to eat her dinner off her own special plate. Right, her special plate. Now, if I'm saying to you special plate, in your head, you're maybe thinking of something that's like gold. It's got jewels on it, something fancy. This is a £5 camping plate for Halfords, right? It's a fucking weirdo thing today. She keeps the sticker on the bottom because it feels nice. I don't fucking know. Fill your boots, you spooky bitch, right? Honestly, I don't really give a fuck. But I do think back to like when I was a kid though, and if I had to have said to my Mum, could I eat my dinner off of my special plate? I think my mum would say to me, "I'll fucking special plate you. Right in the face, you wee dick. You eat it out of the dug bowl." You know, we didn't even have a dug. That was the worst of it. But I'll finish, that's a newer bit, it's not quite ready yet, but don't worry, I'll finish on stronger material. I'm going to do a wee controversial joke to finish up, just because, fuck it, we've got your ticket money now, get up, you're listening, right? I mentioned at the start with my daughters, that I'm no longer with the girl's mum, but it was a thing that happened. My oldest daughter, Amy, she was probably about 15 at the time, and what happened was she became a woman for the first time, right? It's her first period, right? Look, your face changed there, buddy, like that. Oh no, no a fucking period joke. I wasn't expecting that in the front row. It's happening, mate. I can't stop this train. It's coming, right? I'm in way too deep now, I can't go back, right? And so yeah, it's the first period, and obviously couldn't happen. A weekend she was at her mum's house, you know, a place where somebody knew what the fuck was happening. I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I phoned NHS Direct. She's dying with the idea, right? Then I was like that, well, if it's £145 plus VAT for a guinea pig, it's worth having a think about, innit? And I'm going, oh, I mean, I really didn't know what to do. At one point, I'm like that, well, I just leave her sitting in the toilet, you know, because I was in a rented flat. I wouldn't want to lose my deposit or anything. And that's disgusting, innit? Clatty bastard. Meanwhile, I've got my 2 younger daughters there outside the bathroom door. They can sense that something's up. They're going like that. What's happening, Dad? Why are you crying? And it's like, oh, your sister's dying. Just write a song, we'll put it on YouTube. Let's monetise this tragedy. No, I'd already drew a wee logo. I was going to do a Captain Tom thing. But at this point, no, I realised I was going to need to grab the bull by the horns. I was going to need to go to Boots, right? Now, when I arrived in Boots, I wasn't quite ready for the sheer scale, size, range available to women at that time of the month. Again, you're looking at me like you do not have a fucking clue what I'm talking about. You're just doing the hair waxing deodorant aisle. That used to be me. No, the day though. The day I'm in the tampon aisle. Don't know what the fuck I'm looking for, right? At this point, I saw one, caught my attention. It made no sense to me whatsoever. It was scented ones. Scented fanny pads, Glasgow. What a world we live in. There is such a thing in the world as scented fanny pads, right? Because listen, I don't know much about women, right? But I could not imagine any of the ladies in here that time of the month. You're sat there, you've got your Bridget Jones on the telly, You get a wee Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Like, oh, num num, that's making me feel better. Num num, a wee hot water bottle. Oh, my wee tum tum, that's lovely. Oh. No. You're sniffing fanny pads enough, you're fucking nut, man. That's crazy behaviour. Crazy. So, just realised, you know what a fanny pad is, Mexico?
I have a fanny pack right here.
I know. Yeah, man. Different thing, man. It's highly unlikely you would need a fanny pack once a month. It's like sanitary towels. I don't know what they call them in America or Mexico. What do they call them in Mexico? No, it's not tampon, that's a different thing. Oh. It's like I just hit my science. A pad's like a pad. A tampon's like a tampon. I don't know what that hand action was. I don't remember. Gotta get him up there, girls. You'll not know what that means. So it's like the pad. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand now. So, yeah. I know I acted like I was a real expert there, but I'm fucking flying by the seat of my pants, right? I don't really know, but it's sanitary pads. Anyway, I'll finish with one last story. It's one that happened again. It was my oldest daughter, Amy. She was about 15 at the time, and what happened was she came out as a lesbian. Right now, it did not bother me in any way, shape, or form. Right, the only thing that bothered me was the way she did it. I'm like, oh, you don't need to show off, you wee wank. And I'll explain what I mean, so as I don't sound like such a cunt of a man. What had happened? It was a Friday night. She'd been out with her pals. She came in. She was all hyper, and she was all worked up, and she went like this: "Can everybody sit down? I have some very big news." Right now, as the father of a 15-year-old girl, to hear those words on a Friday night. A lot of fucking scenarios playing through my head. I'm like, oh, is she pregnant? Am I going to need to kill a wee guy? Do pigs eat bodies? Normal guy stuff, right? And so we sat and we waited for the big news, and she went like this: here's the thing, everybody. I think I might be a lesbian. I went, are you fucking joking me? I think you've got to tell me you're pregnant, you fucking idiot. Don't scare me like that again, you arsehole. Fuck. If anything, I'm a better lesbian than you, because I've kissed a woman, you wee virgin lips. Oh, fucking chill out, honestly. I didn't give a single fuck, right? I mean, see, as long as she doesn't like shite music, I'm delighted, right? So, but we sort of wondered how the two younger kids would take the news. But thankfully, they've taken after me instead of their stupid mum, right? It'd be funnier if you knew her. And... But it was my youngest, Jessica. She was only about 9 at the time. She's like that. Amy, can I ask a question? And she's like, yeah. She said, does this mean you like girls now? And Amy went, yeah. And Jessica, 9 years old, just turned to her and went, that is all the questions I have. So I'm watching SpongeBob, you fucking drama queen. It's not about you, hen. Chill out. The middle daughter, Eve, she's took a slightly different approach, though. She likes to slag her sister off, you know, and I encourage it. It's character building. And but one time we were in Morrison's, the supermarket, and we were walking past the fish counter, right? And Amy went like, no, don't jump ahead. Don't, you'll only waste this joke for yourself. We were walking past the fish counter, and Amy went, oh, I hate the smell of fish. To which Eve, 12 years old, turned and went, Amy, you're going to be a terrible lesbian. So there we go. So well, that's pretty much my time up. It's been a pleasure. It's been lovely to educate you, young man. The next, I know you're a single man. The next time you've got a woman, you'll be like that. Oh, you're on your period. Wait till I tell you all the things you can buy. Oh, you'll be right up the shop like that. I'll get you your tampons. No bother. Gotta get them up there, girls. I'm going to bush now and go and be a judge. I've been John Gavin. Thanks very much. Cheers.
One more time for John Gavin, everybody! Amazing stuff. Did you have a good time, Mexico? Yes. What we're going to do is we're going to have a wee 10-minute break. Go and get yourself a drink. 10, 15 minutes. Go and get yourself a drink. Go and change your tampon. Do whatever you need to do. And I think we'll see you back here in 10, 15 minutes. But please give it one more time for the wonderful John Gavin!
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome back to the stage the wonderful Paddy Linton!
Cut the tune half just before the drop there. It's a bit, anticlimax there, wasn't it? Bye. Did you have a nice break, trips? Yes, one more time for the amazing John Gavin, everybody! Excellent work, excellent work. Mexico, like that was an education there, wasn't it? Did you have a good time? Yes, man. Oh, this guy's trying to speak language. He's like, aye. That's like me going, see. Fuck that, mate. And aye, so like you guys are over working Fringe, aye? Yes. Good stuff. What are you doing for the Fringe?
We are event producer, 160 shows.
160 shows?
Tonight is our second day off, so...
Nice, mate. Thank you for joining us. Big round of applause. Thank you. Like, it's good, man. You've added like a wee like sort of fucking bit of spice to this night. Don't know, that came off a wee bit more racist than I thought. It was gone. But it's good, it's good. I'm going to talk to some other cunts. Other cunts all looking down now. Thingy. I'll talk to you guys here. How you doing? What's your name, pal? Lucy and... Hayley. Lucy and Kaylee. Where are you from? Leeds. Nice one. Good for you. I've got a few Leeds in the house. It's class. So like, what brought you guys up to Glasgow?
We're doing a couple of days here and then
A few days in Glasgow and a few days in Edinburgh. Nice, nice, nice. What do you do for work down in Leeds?
I'm a teacher.
Teacher? You both teachers?
No, I'm assistant dog trainer.
Assistant dog trainer? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, like, so you get a dog trainer and you're like the assistant? It sounds like you just follow dogs about with bags of shite. That's all right, that's all right. So, like, do you aspire to be a dog trainer down the line?
I train dogs that help deaf people.
Oh, fucking hell, aye. And that's what they call checkmate. For you. Ah, you bastard, you've done me there, haven't you? Fucking hell, I don't know where to go for that. Do you want to go back to the teacher? What do you teach, pal? What? What? So you teach animal behaviour to humans? In a school or?
College and university.
Oh, one up. So like, is that how you guys met? You are like mad animal behaviourist cunts? You met in year 7? That's which year 7 in Scottish terms, Scottish money? First year of high school, nice one. So what's your favourite animal? A pangolin? Oh, I know those wee cunts. The wee nervous guys. Yeah, pangolin, man. Aye, you thought you'd fucking done me with pangolin. I know what that is, aye. Good stuff. Aye, fucking class. And so you're up in Glasgow and then you go to Edinburgh. What you got to do when you're in Edinburgh? You got to go and see Fringe shows, isn't it?
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Yeah, man, like this guy can hook you up with tickets. Be good. He was like, no, I'm here to make money, Paddy boy. Shut your fucking face. But I give up for our wonderful friends from Leeds, yeah. Good stuff. So I'm going to, so like what we're going to do, like this half of the show is the gong show itself. I'm going to dish out cards, right? I'll dish out like 10 cards, and then when the acts are on stage, you can like raise the card if you don't like, if they say something you don't like, or you just don't like the cut of their jib. If they've got a badly prepared jib, get me fuck. So like I will give you the cards. I'm going to give one to the boys for Leeds here. How you go? Round of applause, yes. I'll give this to you, Paddy boy, because I know you're a sound cunt. I have to give. I might give 2 to Mexico. Like, it's about time you had some voting power in it. On you go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Sorry, I think I get away with that. Sorry, I'll give it to you guys. AOL chat room. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yous had a kid last time. Yous were quite harsh. I liked it. Sit me a glass of prosecco. That's fucking classy. I'll give it to you. I'll give you one each couple, actually. That's yours. And can you skate that out today and I'll give you this one as well? There you are. Alrighty, so you all get like cards, and if an act's on stage don't like what they're doing, just fucking card them off. Thingy, it's a gong show. Like, we're gonna have a laugh. We're not gonna be like nasty to any cunt. We don't want anybody to like go home greeting. We do. But thingy, so like, he kick you off. I'm gonna give it over to my co-host Peter Bell. He's an amazing comedian. You can't gong him off. So you can hold your cards at all you want, and then we'll start the gong show after Peter. Does that sound good, Trips? Yes, this guy's phenomenal. I've known him for years. I fucking love him. I would die for him. Please start clap, start cheering, give up for Peter Bell, everybody!
Hello! Yes, it's me, the answer to the question, what if Harry Potter and Ron Weasley fucked? And don't say Ed Sheeran, mate. I've got plenty of material on him. No, I look like Velma from Scooby-Doo. If she transitioned, that's my vibe. You know? And then got diabetes. That's. Someone once said to me, Peter, you've got the looks of Dexter from Dexter's Lab, but the personality of Dexter from Dexter. Now, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? Because what they're saying to me there is, you look like a specky wee gimp, but you've got the personality of a serial killer. What am I meant to say back to that? Other than, cheers, Mum. Can I blow out the candles now? Is that all right? To be fair, I'm quite a weird guy. I've got a lot of weird thoughts. I'll give you an example. The other day I was thinking, the guy that invented the pedometer, he'd have had to have told his mates about it verbally at first, wouldn't he? Can't send that in a message, can you? Imagine you're in the pub, you get a text from your mate. You're like, oh, wee Davey just texted us. What's he saying? He says he's come up with a new invention. What is it? He says it's called a pedometer. Apparently it measures how far you've come. Pedometer for the incorrect pronunciation in the corner there. But no, what can I tell you about myself? My name's Peter Bell, as it said. It's quite a short name, quite an easy name. But sometimes short names, they can be confusing, can't they? For example, there was an actress from America in the 60s called Faye Spain. F-A-Y, Spain. Now, I can't help but think she must have had a fucking nightmare introducing herself in Glasgow. You know? Who are you? I'm Faye Spain. That's not what I fucking asked you. I live in a lovely leafy suburb of Glasgow called Paisley. People cheering. It's like, did you get out of jail today or something, pal? But no, it's hard to explain. I'll explain Paisley to you because you won't know it. So Paisley is the kind of place that has more electronic tags, you know, ankle bracelets, than it does successful marriages. So, you know, you might not know where your dad is, but the police can find him like that. That's, you know, more dentists than teeth. That's Paisley's kind of vibe. You know? But it means, like, you know, when I go through to Edinburgh or go down do gigs down south, I'm always like, this is a nice place, you know, like, because my bar for a nice place is very fucking low. Like, I'll just be walking through a town centre going, oh, look, their Greggs doesn't have any bouncers. This is a nice wee town, you know. If your local Asda has never been an active crime scene, you live in a nice wee town, right? And if you don't have a local Asda, you live in a very nice wee town. That's how that works. Right? I used to work in Asda, checkout operator, fish counter, that kind of thing, right? But occasionally they would put me on security. I don't have an SIA license, highly illegal. But that wasn't the worst part of it. The worst part of it was the Asda where I grew up, the one my family use, right? And you don't know how awkward it is the first time you're seeing your dad in 15 years, you're accosting him for shoplifting, you know. I'm only joking. I never caught him. Terrible dad, exceptional thief. That's it's a shame he didn't love his kids as much as he loved other people's stuff, really, you know. Some people pulling back and my parents are still together. Fuck off, grow up. Tell your parents to get a divorce, you'll develop a personality. That's all I'm saying. Someone just went, that's so true. Oh, yeah. If you can't tell by looking at me, I've got the raw, repressed guilt of a lapsed Catholic. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I actually found out recently that my granddad, he was raised Protestant, and he converted to Catholicism to marry my gran, right? Which is a very weird way to find out your gran was dynamite in bed, you know, like... You're no crossing that divide for a bad shag, are you, you know? Go on yourself, Helen. That's all I'm saying, you know. I did that joke in front of my granddad. And his daughter. That was fun. Oh, yeah. But no, like, yeah, I'm not Catholic anymore. I don't really believe in God. It's hard to believe in God for me because I've got autism, and, you know, we like science and facts and stuff. But no, I don't. It's hard to believe in God when you've got autism. Because why would a nice, loving guy like God invent autism, you know? Probably because he knew we'd be too socially awkward to bring it up with him, I suppose, you know. Like. I'm just stood there like, I think you're a bit of a dick for inventing autism, God. He's like, what, you look me in the eye and say that? Nah, fair play, you win this round, God, you know. It's not just autistic people. I imagine dyslexic people are also pretty angry with dog. 5 minutes in, that's the first joke you've got. one applause. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't believe in religion. I also don't believe in, you know, some people are into karma. They believe in karma, which I just can't get behind. You know, a sentient will guiding everything that happens in the universe. If you believe that there's a sentient will that guides everything that happens in the universe, you have to accept that that same sentient will once whispered into a Nazi's ear, "She's in the loft." If you're worried about that joke, I should say, I'm an autistic, asthmatic, flat-footed, part gypsy, part Irish, former Jehovah's Witness. I would have been one of the first cunts on the train, you know? And having an absolutely lovely time, because we autistics fucking love a train, you know? But it does affect you, you know, being raised religious and having autism, you know, because it affects your love life. Because I don't know if you can tell, I'm not very experienced in that area, you know. I don't have a long and successful history with women. My best experience with sex was getting 40 points for it in a game of Scrabble. And much like my sex life, I was on the computer playing by myself, so, you know. Big fan of masturbation in the corner, that's good. Good for you, letting it out in the open. That's nice. That's good. But I think autism plays a part in it as well, and I'll explain to you why. So there's part of the test for autism called the facial expression test, where they show you different faces and ask you what emotion that person's trying to convey. And this led to my favourite line in my diagnosis report, which read, "Peter mistook a look of aggression for being flirtatious." It's no wonder I'm single, innit, you know? Some lassie's firing in and I'm walking away like, she's fucking raging, man. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, flirtation for aggression. I wouldn't last a fucking week in jail, would I? You know? Forever trying to figure out what kind of fisting my cellmate wanted, you know? But no, like, when I got diagnosed, they gave me this wee card, right? And I promise you this is legit. Don't know if you can all read that. But... for those that can't, it just says, autism alert. Alert comes on a bit strong, doesn't it? You know, there's a level of urgency implied there. It's like, I'm autistic, mate. I'm not a nonce on the loose, you know. And if I was, I don't think I'd print it on a business card, to be honest with you. Unless I wanted a job at the BBC. Which, coincidentally, I do. If anyone's in, please hire me. I'll tell you one last thing about it, and then I'll shoot off. So when I got diagnosed, they said to my mum, just be aware people with autism can be honest to the extent of bluntness or rudeness. And I've got the perfect story that sums this up. I was about 4 years old visiting someone in the hospital, and I saw this really big fat guy, right? And my wee autistic brain went, Peter, do you know what you should do? You should tell him how fat he is. He might not know. I imagine he did. But anyway, I did. I went up and told him, much to my mum's immense shame and embarrassment. She pulled me aside and said, Peter, see from now on, if you think something like that, You just keep it to yourself and you can tell me about it when we get home, okay? You'll notice she didn't say, don't say it at all. Because she knew that was off the fucking table. Like, she just wanted to control the when, the where, and the who of the conversation. And I thought, fair fucks, mum. That seems quite reasonable. So what did I do? I walked up to the guy. See, when we get home, we're going to talk about how fat you are. To be fair, my mum didn't say it was a secret plan, but, you know, there we are. So, guys, I think that's you nice and warmed up. Patrick, what are we going to do this? Are you going to pull a name out, or am I? It doesn't sound like it.
Oh, it's on new.
Cut that prick. There we
One
go.
more time for Peter Bell, everybody! Wonderful stuff. Yeah, so we're going to start the Gong Show. Like, you guys have got the cards. Once more than half the cards got the persons off. There is a 1 minute grace period for each act. Because
I'll explain that. So at the start, you can't put your cards up for a minute. How will we let them know a minute's passed?
I'll just say a minute.
Right, okay.
And do you know
that
what?
won't make the acts shite themselves
And
at
do,
all.
and do you know what? Like, my watch has run out of battery, so I don't even know, man. Like, if it fell that minute, it'll be a minute, all right? So we're going to pull names out the bucket. I've already pulled a name out the bucket. So, like, the acts are going to come up. They're going to try. Yous will be the judge. Does that sound good, Trips? Alrighty, so please welcome to the stage your first act of the evening. It's Jamie MacColl!
What's crack-a-lacking, my motherfuckers? It's me from the door. I know, weird. I can wear many hats, you know, much like this fine gentleman here. We all happy to be alive? In 2025? Yeah. What? Yeah? Good. I don't believe you. I don't believe you one bit. Oh, it's a scary world, man. Scary world. AI? Aye. It's here, man. It's bot girl summer, whether you like it or not. Fucking 1 minute you're fucking allowing all cookies, you know? The next you're sending your passport to Pornhub. Have you done it already? How long have you been in the fucking country? You've already sent your passport. I'm guessing you guys know the crack then. If you don't know, for the gaggle of Mexicans in the corner, pretty much you need to send your like identification allegedly if you want to if you want to watch porn in this country now, which all right, fair enough. I don't feel like you get much out of that though. I don't feel like that's fair to the consumers, you know. Like I feel like if I'll fucking send you my passport when you uncensor some of that Japanese shit you got on this website, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking give and take, you know. Your move, Kier, you know. Porn to A4. That's a layered joke. Yeah, not surprised you guys don't get it. No, it's a weird world. I feel like it wasn't always like this, you know. Like 5 years ago, man. 5 years ago is a piece of piss compared to this. COVID, eh? COVID, yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to run through my COVID material now. Do you not think COVID-19 sounds like a Xbox gamer tag? 5 years ago, waking up to the death poll. Find out COVID-19 has just spawn-trapped your local care home.
The grace time is over.
Good. Yeah. It was weird, man. You thought it was like, how can this get any worse? You know, fucking death poll, care homes down, you know? Then fucking Dance Monkey comes on the radio. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Ah, ah. I had a pretty interesting COVID adventure. I just moved back in with my mum after quite a terrible breakup. This led me to be seduced rather quickly on an AOL chat room by a ketamine pixie. And a word of advice to the hot, young, non-gendered studs in the room tonight. What's up? Oh no. No, listen. You can frolic in the forest, with a ketamine pixie. You can have your fun. Don't move in with one. Don't buy a couch with a ketamine pixie, okay? So after kind of 7 months sort of toxic situationship, I moved in with her. She kind of quickly kind of coerced me into like an open relationship, like a polyamorous relationship, which fucking yeah. It's rough. No, I loved it. I was well up for it. I was like, yeah, babe, I fucking support you through everything, Let's just maybe wait until after the global pandemic before you bang hot dudes. She didn't. She didn't, no. COVID bubble went. So, yeah. She had many spells, this ketamine pixie. She kind of started to convince me that I was bisexual. Yeah. And I was doing so much ketamine, I started to fucking believe her. Started dating a drag queen I met in the forest in Pollock Park. Realized in that moment, I'm straight. Rats. Yeah. I should
One more time for Jamie MacColl, everybody! Superb stuff.
What a lovely outing for the word rats. I'm so glad you're bringing that back. No, that was amazing, man. That was fantastic. Although I am worried if you manage to get outwitted by what is, in your words, a ketamine pixie.
Yeah.
She was charming.
I bet she fucking was.
I'd like to know more about the couch.
Is it still for sale?
It's got a lot of cigarette burns in it. Last time I saw it, a lot of cigarette burns in it.
Nice.
You in the market for a couch, Sean?
I just think to myself, a ketamine pixie, I would have expected it to be like a fucking right fancy couch.
No, it was really, really cheap. I mean,
Was
it was
it,
the
huh?
only piece of furniture that I actually bought.
Was it a real couch or a sofa bed?
It was like a Facebook couch.
Oh.
Facebook couch.
Just use talk amongst yourselves. We need to get to the bottom of this couch here.
As soon as you said a Facebook couch, that wee guy put his card up. No. That's a step too far.
I know a guy.
Tell us, Jamie, did you take a Stanley blade to the bottom of the couch to see if there was any pound coins rattling about in it?
No, I didn't think
None of you have ever done that.
Paddy's from Blackfriars.
That was my primary source of income.
That and shoplifting. But no, I think he was brilliant, man. Well done.
Superb. Aye. Give it up one more time for Jamie MacColl. Good stuff. We're going to have another bucket pool. Peter, you can read the name out. Please, give up.
For Hitesh Rathore!
Yeah!
As you can see, I recently got a tan. I used to be a white guy. The life is hard now. Shut the fuck up. You have harder. Okay, you have harder. All right, okay. I didn't... mate. Brothers. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do this. My name is Hitesh, not what the fuck he said. I've been called some weird names, man. I've been called high tech because they think I work in IT or something, which I do. And guys, when I joined my IT company, I thought there'd be more of me, but to my surprise, there was more of you. And that day I realized the UK economy is so fucked that you guys are stealing my jobs now. I've been also called Hitachi Hitachi, for those who don't know, is a Japanese vibrator. Very strong one, though. I'm sorry for directly looking at your eyes. But I'm not sure what part of me, being brown, reminds them of a vibrator. Stop laughing, you racist cunts. I do that in bedrooms so you can see I'm single. I've been single for past 2 years, and when you're single for this long, your friends push you to do something for yourself. One of my friends signed me up for something called speed dating. It was in Dundee. So most of the folks were there for speed and not the dating. And I left the place because not my game. I went into a bar and got pissed. A new word for me in Scotland, because when I came to Scotland, I thought getting pissed is getting peed on. Hitesh, let's come get pissed. No, not falling for this again. And then I went into a bar, got pissed, and got drunk, and I was about to pee in the bathroom, and one guy in Dundee came up to me, and he offered me a key, and I'm like, mate, I cannot take this, I cannot take this. He looked at me for a good 10 seconds and went, it's halal, take it. Halal coke? And I'm like, mate, I cannot take this. I need to go back home tonight. I'm driving, need to go back home tonight. One guy was taking piss right there, shouted, Pakistan is too far, stay in Scotland. He thought I was going to Pakistan that night. And I'm from India. Racist, but welcoming. Racist, but welcoming. I think that's what Scotland is. Racist, but welcoming. Like, we love you, but only one of you. Thank you. I'm from India, a small part in India called Sirohi. Sirohi is so small that you won't find anything in your museums taken from Sirohi. Yet, you know the way the world is going, you guys might come back, and then I might have to shout, stop the boat, stop the boat, stop the boats. Nah, I live in Sirohi. Sirohi doesn't see many foreigners. There are not many foreigners in Sirohi. It's just, it's so small, 250 people. No many foreigners. It's usually my dad doing white face with shaving foam. And I have to, and then it's just my dad is weirdo. He just looking at, Hitesh, look, Boris Johnson. Mate, that's not how it works. You have to be a shitty prime minister for that one. Political joke, cheers, thank you. Which is weird because, and then I came to Scotland. I came to Scotland on a false premise. I came to Scotland on the day of Orange Walk. For those who don't know Orange Walk, do you know Orange Walk? Mexicans, do you don't know Orange Walk? Orange Walk is basically people walking in line in a parade in city center, with drums and flutes, looking cute, looking all cute. And it's a racist group. I didn't know that. It was next to my university. Thank you, Dad. Next to my university, so I joined it. First day of Scotland, I joined Orange Walk. And I was, punched out because, thank you. I remember you, that's the reason I remember him, mate.
Oh, tell you what, Hitesh! Yeah! Mate, that...
I'm white now.
The funniest thing was, as soon as you said that you're playing life on hard mode, the guy at the front was...
I know. I thought you'd be supportive, man.
The guy in the front. The guy in the front of the card is an absolute stone cold assassin, though.
Aye.
Had his fucking card up the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
But laughing like fuck. I know. Get off.
All I'm saying, Hitesh, is that is the last time I offer you a key in the bathroom. Like, I was just trying to do something nice. Mate, you know what I think. I think you're brilliant, man. So it was absolutely fantastic. Well done.
Super. One more time for Hitesh Rathore! All right,
We need to say one thing. Just so as the young gentleman at the front did, you can put your card up whenever, but it just won't be counted until after the first minute. So we're not going to interrupt the acts by saying that every single time you make a note. So just if you can put your cards up whenever.
Aye,
But
like,
if you really hate somebody as soon as you see them, just put it up. You can hold it up for a minute. They just want to get to fuck, but you can really let them know. Really, so that they can see in their fucking nightmares. So keep up the good work, my man.
You could like just charge the stage and assault somebody. That's up to you. Like, that is on you. That is on you. I'm not encouraging that.
You better just. They better just open up the curb. That psychological damage is much better. That's what you want. You don't want physical damage. You want somebody needing therapy. You want somebody fucking cutting herself.
All righty. So are you ready for your next act, ladies and gentlemen?
We've all got to have a hobby.
All righty. The next act, please give it up for Vanessa Correia.
You're not expecting me with that name, I'm afraid. Use phone for hot Brazilian models in your area. And you get an Indian call center agent instead. This is what Brexit gets you, people. See, despite the funny name, I am 100% brown, right? But then, see, recruiters can't believe it. They're like, are you sure you don't have a British or a European passport? And I'm like, mate, no. It's almost like they want to hire me for my skills. See, but they don't believe until they see, right? The proof is in this chocolate pudding. This is going swimmingly, thank you. See, Vanessa is a complicated name in India, right? So my friends call me Nessie. This is why I'm in Scotland. You, my local friends and my Mexican pals here, have you ever seen Nessie in the wild?
Not yet.
Not yet, right? But that's because Nessie is rare and I'm medium well. You're never gonna see Nessie if you keep laughing like that, man. Do you want a wee tip for how to summon Nessie? Right, note this down. Special hot salt and chili chicken. No chips, no rice, with curry sauce. From my favourite takeaway in Paisley. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Peter's done a wee introduction. We don't talk about where I'm from. That's not what we do here, right? You see, I only moved to Scotland in 2021. And this is what the Daily Mail, I'm afraid, has not warned you about. That I can not only steal your job, I can also steal your accent and blend in. You see, I like Scotland as a nation, right? You're very chill about swearing. For my American pals, you might have noticed, everyone's a cunt here. You can be a big cunt, you can be a wee cunt, you can be a fat cunt, you can be a smart cunt, right? Different flavors of cunt, we've got it all. Do you know what the real C word here is? I found out when my colleague was telling me about her day in March. She said, St. Paddy's Day was great, we all wore green, went out for drinks, and then she quietly whispers and says, I hope I'm okay to say that because I'm Catholic, you see? And I said, hen, that's absolutely fine because I'm Catholic too. You wouldn't have guessed that, right? I'm not white and ginger. See, you can't haul up, you sit me because that's racist, but the minute I tell people I'm Catholic, they're like, yeah, you Fenian bastard. And I'm like, true form of acceptance. But see, I said, hen, you're safe here, right? I'm not gonna send you to the east end of Glasgow. I'm not putting you on a boat back home. Mate, you might want to swallow that drink. I said, I'm not putting you on a boat back home. You're not drowning tonight. You know what we've got? We've got flights. It'll get you there faster. The UK has been brilliant, hasn't it? I've learnt my manners here. I've learned about the meat and 2 veg in the area. I've learned about my 5 a day. See, as a student, it used to be 5-pot noodle a day because I was broke. As an adult, graduate, employed person, it is now a combination of cetirizine, sertraline, and a list of other multivitamins. As part of my Welcome to UK initiation, right, my colleagues introduced me to a British restaurant tradition, an Indian curry night. They asked me, do you like a curry night on a Friday? And I said, why Friday, mate? Every night's a curry night for me. It's food. So we went to an Indian restaurant, right, where the only Indians in attendance were myself and the staff. You'd think the staff like me because I rubber stamp their food and make it authentic, that they serve yous with a Peshwari naan. Yous like a Peshwari naan? Aye, Peshawar is now a state in Pakistan. It was never a part of India unless you were part of the British Raj. See, this is why the Indian restaurant can't hate me, right?
Oh, more time for Vanessa Correia!
That's it. Told me to go back to my own country the minute I said that, man.
That was amazing, mate. That was amazing. Even the guy who had his card up like the whole time. Like, what's your name, mate? Ivan. Like even Ivan the Terrible. Didn't he have his card up the whole time? That was fantastic. Well done, mate.
That's brilliant. I didn't have to pull my period jokes out yet.
I've got an important phrase for every Catholic living here has to learn, and that is up the ra. So just say that all the time. You'll be smashing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just a round of applause for the ra. Are you Aunt Carol? Was that you? Aye.
That was class. I would say a wee satellite delay there to the sectarianism. I was going to react to it, but I'm above all that. I'm not like you. Not like you scumbags. Anyway, no, that was excellent. Although I do feel that you do have a fucking like an angry librarian quality about you.
Yeah.
Like you're fucking. I'd hate to be told off you, but I wouldn't interrupt you. I'd just let you go because I'm like, you're a nice wee woman. That was very, very good. Well done. Excellent work.
Fantastic. One more time for Vanessa Correia.
Thanks,
Alright,
everyone. That's a shame, because I wanted to collect the red flags. That's how I survive here.
Shit. Alrighty, it's time for your next act, ladies and gentlemen. Please give up for the wonderful
Tia Boy!
No way it's the only 3 brown comedians in a row. The bucket's a fucking racist, man. I can't believe this. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tia Boyd. I imagine you've got some questions. That's not a question, but I will pump. I'll shag your ass. So that's that's great. Yeah, you fucking. There's no cards back at the house, baby. You can do what you like. So let me explain, right? Okay, the reason that, by the way, Mexicans, don't worry. Hablo un poco español. Estudia para 4 años. ¿Eh? Mi casa es pequeño y blanco. That means my house is small and white. That's all I learned in S3 Spanish. And
Mi casa es tu casa.
I'll pump you as well. Ito. I've not even fucking said a joke yet, please. Silencio, por favor. Okay. Let me explain. The reason that I look like this, but sound like this, is because my father is an Arab and my mother is a Ned. It's a real sort of like, assalamu alaikum, oh, niña dafty, I'll kick your fucking head in. That's the kind of 360. Oh, you won't know what a Ned is, huh? Mi madre está muy loco. Sí, mi madre vivo en el barrio. Sí, the ghetto. There you go. Yes, because my dad is from the Alsabehi tribes of the UAE, and my mother is from Castlemilk in Glasgow. Yeah. See, it's very much like Mexico City. So swap the guns for knives add in more Protestants, but the same amount of cocaine. The same amount of cocaine. Good stuff. Yeah. Come visit. I live in a dodgy area. It's not good. Dodgy. Como se dice? Never mind. I don't even let me look at them. Right, I'll stay on this side. Cool. So I want to tell you about me. So I did grow up in Castlemilk, but obviously, as you might be able to tell, growing up, I had ADHD, okay? And my mum had OCD. And you know what happens when you put together ADHD and OCD? You get a haddock. And I caused fucking haddock up in the milk, let me tell you. I was mad. But growing up with ADHD, I had to learn to do a thing called masking. Give me a cheer if you've got ADHD. Probably. That's what's oh fuck. I can't get distracted, man. We've only got 5 minutes, but what makes you think you've got ADHD, hermano? You're no Spanish and you've not got ADHD, so we'll just move away from it all. Es idioto. Sí, muy idioto. But because I had ADHD, I had to do a thing called masking, all right, which basically is like people with ADHD and autism, we want to just be able to express ourselves freely and do what we like out in public. But if I was to do that, I'd be on the 75 bus going. So you can't get me off this fucking bus, you know. So you can't do that. So see, you did no translation necessary, yeah? So instead what we do is we're going to put on like a social mask, as Peter demonstrated amazingly earlier. Which, so instead of going like this, we end up going like this. What was the score at the weekend, mate? 2-1, fuck's sake. Like that, right? So I had to do that my whole life growing up. So I did. So the story of how I was born, I've not got time to go into, but my mum went to Abu Dhabi and then got pregnant, and then the night she found out she was pregnant, she had to get flown out of the country because back in the 1990s Abu Dhabi, all the paternal rights went to the men, which meant that my mum could have gave birth to me. I could have been taken off my mum. She could have been deported, and I could have been given to my dad. So she was luckily sent to the airport the night she found out she was pregnant. And she talks about being at the airport getting the pat down, hoping that they wouldn't find the bump. And by the grace of God / Allah, she made it on the flight and back to the safety of 1990s Castlemilk, Glasgow. All right. The only time it was safer to be in Castlemilk, Glasgow than not. So I was less than a year old when I lost my Abu Dhabi, and I never even got a chance. Never even got a chance to say Dubai, you know, never even got to go. So I really didn't. So I don't know, how much time have I got? Right, what can I fly through it? Right, so this is fucking speedrun it, right? Eventually, when I was 18 years old, I did get a chance to meet my dad. He texted me, it was the first text he'd ever sent me in his life, and he said, son, I think it's time for us to meet. He said, I'm going to be in Birmingham for a vape convention. I've never heard of a vape convention before or since, but I was a little bit annoyed, angry, because... Stop! Let me just finish it. I'll no sleep at night.
No.
Fuck! Because I was like, you didn't come see your son, but somebody offers you a mango, cherry, strawberry. Fucking hell!
He's got a sound more.
You can't do that with a guy from LA in the audience.
I know. The guy's got a Mac 10.
Flashback in high school, mate.
That's a plane. That's my gun. It's a razor blade. But I tee up. Wonderful stuff. Love your stuff. Great stuff. I like not a single card. I think the problem is tonight that everybody's been so class that you can't like card them.
No. I mean, it's impressive that you managed not to get carded, but mind, less than a minute in, you threatened to pump 2 members of the audience.
That's how you win fans, baby.
I don't get threatened. I get promised.
Everybody that subscribes to my Patreon gets a blowjob. That's the fall. £3 a month, 3 euros.
I've liked and subscribed.
I take a promise and a threat similarly because I confuse flirtation with aggression. So there you go.
I'll fucking suck your cock, you ginger prick.
Is he flirting with me? John, on you go, mate.
No, I think the only question I've really got is how did the Mexican guy know what ADHD is? Because surely it's called something different in Mexico.
ADHD.
What do they call it in Mexico?
Do you want to give that a go, John?
Well, you no. No, I mean, it just means you do not have ADHD then. You've got the Mexican version, so stop fucking showing off.
Instead of fidgeting, you just keep
country
going.
stealing our fucking diseases. Aye, I'll fucking show you Mexico. Fucking neuro-spicy bastard. Fucking watching you.
I'm just so fucking angry I didn't get to finish my joke, man. I don't give a fuck about what's going on.
Sorry,
About you.
Yeah. Right. One more time for the wonderful. Alrighty, it's time to get yourself a new act from the bucket. Please give up for. I don't.
What is it?
It's Darren Connell.
Darren Connell. What's going on? What's going on?
Where the fuck
What's
is
this?
Darren?
What's this?
Yeah, he's got a red card straight away. Where is Darren? He came here last month and he started jipping me.
Apparently, he's sent a letter.
Alrighty.
So here we go. I, Darren Connell.
Can you do the voice?
I mean, it's just Glaswegian, innit?
Well, you have to slap it in the page while you're reading it.
I, Darren Connell, the star of Scott Squad, and trust me, a legend of the scene, who has headlined the King's Theatre for fuck's sake. Sorry for swearing. I'm refusing to appear on One More Gong until a wrong that has been righted. That dastardly Patrick Linton gonged me off before enough cards went up. He's had a vendetta against me since I told him his cat was weird.
Don't talk about my cat.
I want an apology from him, a 5-spot attendance, and the fee I gave him for supporting me at the King's back. Yours sincerely, Darren Connell. P.S. You've got skin like a Weetabix. That's a strange thing for him.
Yeah. Talk about my cat. Don't talk about my degenerative illness that's ruining my life.
It was Darren, mate. It was Darren. I think
do you know what? That's probably the funniest I've ever seen Darren. That's the best I've ever seen him. We got one more time for Darren Connell. Alrighty, it's time to dip into the old. What do you call this? Is that a wine cooler? Is that a wine cooler?
That's an
It's a wine
off-mic
cooler.
That's a
conversation.
wine cooler. Right, well, it's time to dip into the wine cooler and bring up your next act. Please give it up for the wonderful
Scott Robertson!
Hello, Glasgow. How we doing? I'm going to address the elephant in the room because you'll notice that I'm a wee bit different to the last 3 acts. I am, in fact, bisexual. There's a lot of stuff in the media just now about queer people, and I kind of want to put some things about that to rest. If you're confused by this in front of you, just think of me as a wee cow trapped in a big cunt's body. That's how my mum tends to remember me anyway. I am also non-binary. I know what you're thinking. Fuck, has this guy ever made a solid decision in his life? The truth is no. No, I haven't. I'm not really one for like chasing people up in pronouns or whatever, but I appreciate when people make the effort. For example, a couple of weeks ago, I got kicked out of a taxi for being drunk and disorderly. And the driver was filling out the report and put, I flung them into the Clyde. And that was nice. That was really nice. I've had different ways of expressing myself over the years. I'm no stranger to the stage. Before I was a comedian, I was in fact a drag queen. Jamie, why didn't you fucking text me back? It's been years. But picture the scene. Me in a ridiculous outfit, caked in last night's eyeliner, performing for the attention of a room full of strangers. Things have got worse. Things have got so much worse. The thing about it is, I'm from a small town in the west coast of Scotland called Kilmarnock. Usually when people leave there and develop an alter ego, we'd call that witness protection. I'm quite different from a lot of the men in my family with their jobs because they all get their bad knees from having a trade, you know, being a joiner, being a partsman, being an electrician. Me, on the other hand, I got my bad knees from jumping off of nightclub stages into the splits. And also from sucking dick.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was an interesting time in drag because I knew early on that I wanted to incorporate comedy into my act, but spaces in the drag scene aren't really built up for that. You're booked for like nightclubs and kind of private rooms and bars and things like that. So I'd get booked for a gig at 11:30 at night and I'd be stood by a microphone in the middle of the dance floor like, wasn't Brexit bad? What did we think of that? It was about 6 hours early because that's usually the chat that I would reserve for the afters at 5:30. Another well-known fact about me, it was my birthday a month ago. Turned 29. My birthday was on the 12th of July. It was really nice. Glasgow City Council pulled out all the stops. There was a big parade in my honour outside. It was really nice to see so many people there. And going back to, kind of as in drag, like, there was various gigs that, like, you just wouldn't dream of getting booked for. I got an email one day to ask to perform at a Rangers supporters club in Kirkintilloch. I said no!
Oh! It's a first gong in the
Oh my
night.
God.
What the fuck just happened there?
Peer pressure, I believe. Because they
Is
were all
it?
looking at each other. Then they saw one card went up and they went bang, 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 bang.
Right, so...
For clarity, I said no.
Grow a spine. That's what I'm saying.
What was it you mentioned? A Rangers club in East Kilbride, and then everyone just said, fuck that.
Kirkintilloch.
Turkey?
Yeah, that's
To
why.
be fair, actually, do you know what? If I had a kid, I'd give you
Fair. The joke was I'd be a good fit for that gig because I celebrate the 12th of July like them. Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, it's fine. We're fine, Scout. We're fine. We're fine.
The one I was really surprised with is Ivan in the front row. Like, he's had his card up the whole time for any fucking reason. But for you, he was like, no, I'm really enjoying it. And then as soon as Rangers was mentioned, he's like, nah.
Fuck it.
And I don't like that.
I have to say,
Fuck you, Ivan.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Ivan.
I'm on the Rangers.
I can say that the management of this building do not agree with said statement.
I was just going to say, I actually found it weird because normally scouts are actually Huns, no?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why we don't like pressing the mic, ladies and gentlemen.
no comment, no comment.
He's done you.
It's weird as a queer person having cards held up and they've not got a verse from the Bible on them, you know?
That's great. You might be the first person to win a gong show after being gonged up. That's so good.
Just sat down like he's doing a chat show. Like, fuck it, let's do this.
Graham Norton, fuck it.
I was going to say, I watched the video of the last one, and I do feel that you're dressed more appropriately than the last one because you were wearing a fucking leather trench coat. It's fucking boiling in here, and you're wearing a big flashers, Mac. You know, so you'd have been sweating like fuck, man. It's crazy.
It was awfully close.
Yeah, well
it was
done.
awfully close.
I appreciate the matching twin set though. Well done.
Yeah, well done. One more time for the wonderful
Scout
Scout
Robertson.
All right, I think there's only two more names in the bucket. Do you want to pick out the penultimate name?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for John Docharty!
Penultimate. I'm going to be honest, I don't live here. This is my third time doing stand-up in Scotland ever. I live in the US, like this man here. Yeah, give up for America or not. It's cool. Most Americans hear my accent like, so where you from in Ireland? I'm like, Glasgow. They're like, is that the north or the south? I'm like, that's in the east, mate. It's across this thing called the ocean, you fucking idiot. And they're like, oh, I just get back from Dublin. I'm like, what the fuck you keep telling me about Dublin for, man? I've been to Dublin once. I went to Dublin for 2 days, and I was in that Guinness factory for 5. I drank so much Guinness, I came home with a suntan. Honestly. Brutal, man. Yeah, a lot of America. It's not easy having a Scottish accent in America. You've probably guessed that tonight, eh? It's brutal, man. Everyone thinks it's quite cool, quite sexy. It's like mysterious. I'm like, it's mysterious because half the time no cunt understands it. I was in a diner and my server came over. She's like, what can I get you, hun? I was like, who are you calling a hun? I was like, I'll take a burger. And she's like, sorry. So I have to do my American accent. Whenever I do an American accent, I sound gay as fuck. I was like, I'll take the burger. And she's like, okay, how'd you like that cooked? I was like, oven? Frying pan? I don't know. She's like, no, temperature, silly. I was like, fucking preferably hot, man. So many questions for a burger. So I'm eating my burger, and she's like, is everything okay here? I was like, I love spice. I was like, can I have some hot sauce? And she just kind of looked. She's like, yeah, right up. And I seen her walk past the hot sauce. I was like, you have no idea what I just asked for. And my busser, who was Mexican, came over. And he's like, salsa de col. I was like, when the fuck did I order coleslaw? I was like, amigo, permiso, tiene salsa picante, por favor. I was like, si, un momento, Tabasco in fucking seconds. My accent's so bad, I have to speak Spanish to be understood. My busser was like, salsa picante para coleslaw, gringo loco. I was like, bro. Loco. Yeah, te hablas español un poquito. I was really hoping you were fireman as well. You'd be hose A and you'd be hose B. That deserves a gong, man. That deserves just get off the stage. Dunno. Actually, I met a guy in New York 2 weeks ago. His dad was Mexican and his mum was from Palestine. And I was like, you should open up a taco truck and call it From the River to the Sea. I like that joke. Oh. Actually, yeah, I met my wife, actually. I met my wife overseas doing a master's. She was doing a master's at Glasgow Uni, and I was studying her in a pub in Argyle Street. I was like, you are not from around here. My wife's a New Yorker, a New York Dominican, Egyptian, Latina Muslim. Whoa, fucking caliente. Let me tell you, man. My wife speaks Spanish and that other one. It's a bit risky, that one, isn't it? It's a bit risky. Yeah, man. Why? Latina Muslim. You ever heard a woman scream Diablo Coño? Allah Akbar! Because it's fucking terrifying, man. My wife's like, how would you like to move back to New York with me? I was like, leave Glasgow behind for New York City. The Big Apple. The Empire State. My wife moved me to the Bronx. I left Glasgow to go somewhere more dangerous. I actually been from Springburn, but like, anyone want to move to the Drum? That's like being from Ukraine. Anyone want to move to Palestine? That's 2 Palestine jokes, sorry. Any Jewish people here? You're a Jew? What? Fucking. Can I borrow your car? Fuck you. Thank you very much. No, if this is on YouTube, delete that. There's loads of Jewish people in New York. Sorry. Fucking. I love you guys. Control the weather in the media. On the tunnel. You know about the tunnels? I've got a joke. I don't know if this joke will work. This guy might fucking find it hilarious. But you know what? You know White Castle? Yeah. Yeah, do you guys know what that is? Yeah. I was fucking obsessed with castles, because I'm a bit autistic, right? So I went to my first castle in America, and it was in East Harlem, and it was a fucking White Castle. It's a fucking burger restaurant. I turned up, and I was like, fuck me, White Castle. And I went inside White Castle. Every cunt was black. I was like, this castle's been infiltrated. Who the fuck is in charge of this castle? Honestly.
Yeah! One more time for John Docharty!
Danny, you stay here or did I get to fuck? I'm sorry.
No, just stay there. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fun. I feel like whoever's going to win this tonight is the person that's put in the most hours in Duolingo.
Yeah. I don't think I've winced that much in another person's set. It's just
it was fantastic.
It was when you said that you were autistic, I was like, he's ticked every box that's been asked for the night. He's said he's autistic, he's done a Rangers joke, and he's done other things. So I
got off
a flight at 8 o'clock this morning. I've not slept in 20 hours, so...
You can tell.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Did you think that when you came back to do a gig in Glasgow that you would do half the set in Spanish?
No, not at all, man.
Nah.
I was like, brilliant.
I've
This is
never seen a
fucking-
gig with so much fucking Spanish
know.
in it, and I've been to gigs in Spain.
Oh, fantastic. Give up
Gracias.
one more time.
Just
The
because
fantastic
down.
John
Doggett.
Gavin. So every cunt's beat the gong, apart from Scout.
Yeah, it feels rude to bring that up.
I know, I'm actually good
Fuck's
pals
sake,
with
you're
Scout as
Scout,
well.
aye.
I know, and I've just like slung Scout onto the bus. But we've only got one more name in the bucket. Who is it, Pedro?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Aldo See!
Hi there, how you doing? What's happening, mother fluffers? How you doing? So I should probably address the situation, guys. I'm trying to combat racism. So I smuggled a few Mexicans into the country. They're living in my council flat. One of them thinks he's my manager. I can't get fucking rid of him. So I'm going to introduce them and you can give them a round of applause. And they're actually gay lucha libres. In the green, we have Lesbianson Rodriguez. With the glasses, we have Desnudo Cabron Rodriguez, which means naked cunt. Any chance he gets naked. Don't ask him. We have the Mormon. Are you a Mormon? Are you a Mormon? No, sorry, that was the wrong guy. We have, Murs Rodriguez, the male nurse. And the fireman. Yeah, Rodriguez. Basically, I smoked the Soranora toad. And then I took LSD and ended up hanging out with shamans in the Equinox. And that's how I met my manager. And he got me a job in a call centre, which was weird, because when I turned up, everyone was stoned, trying to sell like cruises, which I didn't think was real. So I basically invented a few characters. I've got fucking Johnny, because I get tired in the first week, so I was just like, hey, this is fucking Johnny, how you doing? What the fuck do you want? You want a fucking donkey? What you want? You want a fucking cruise? I give you a fucking cruise. You want some tequila? Motherfucking, yes, fucking Johnny. And then I had Juan. Right, I'll move on for that, because this... fucking hell. So I'm mathematically which I'm allowed to say because I went to special ed and I never met him. Who the fuck's Ed? I wasn't allowed in French class, but special ed was great, apart from not meeting him. But my mum was like, you can do it, son. Dig in at math. Because I've got dyscalculia, which took me 33 years to learn to say. Mathematical dyslexia. My mum was like, you can do it, dig in at math. I thought she said meth. Fuck that. So here I am. I done well with meth though. I did pretty good. The thing with mathematical dyslexia is you often get on the wrong bus. The autistic guy laughs. Kindred spirits, neurodivergence, it's when the neurons diverge. So I got on the wrong bus a lot. I tried to get in a 66, got in a 69, had to get a divorce. Still trying to do that. Fucking. Her second name's Guzman. I think her dad's a gangster. I'm fucked. Who knows? Que pedo, cabrones? Que pedo? Pedo means fart. Like, what the fart? Fucking Mexicans, man. Ah, well. And yeah, so my name's Aldo. Actually, I grew up in East Kilbride. There's 261 roundabouts in East Kilbride, so when you're trying to get out, it's kind of... try to get a fucking go in life, you know? Just keep going around in circles. But I find like Scotland basically is a good balance of heavy fucking jakey. Sorry. Self-identifying there. And quite like philosophically enlightened. Oh wow, madam. So let me explain, right? I was in a Zoom call with my pal Gran Turismo, right? From Mexico with my manager as he was on peyote. And I said, "What's happening, Gran Turismo? What's that guy doing in the corner over there?" Gran Turismo said, "He just shelved an eke." Shelved es cuando metes algo en tu culo. Shelving, keystring, putting it in the bottom. Sorry, red card me one more time for that. No, but yeah, te quiero. And then my mate Gran Turismo just went, "Carpe diem."
One more time for Aldo See, everybody! Oh, man. The guy's brought an away section. I feel like stewards should be round the cunts.
Do you know the really weird thing is, I did a gig with Aldo and East Bride recently. He did the exact same set, but they weren't there. It made no sense whatsoever.
Mate, that was an absolute fever dream. Can you guys like stand up and look at the camera just so that the cunts at home can see this? Like, so there's cameras there. That's what we were looking at the whole time. I looked there. Oh my God, that was fucking...
It was some commitment to the bit.
Yeah,
I've never known it that somebody would bring 4 other humans and put luchador masks on them for a mildly amusing punchline.
And like flying 4 cunts off in Mexico for £100 cash prize.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like ineffective.
Also, I mean, they clearly are into it, but it kind of feels xenophobic. I'm not sure.
It's better than prostitution, guys. I'm here for the
Fantastic.
You do me, man.
Oh, mate, I love your stuff. You're a mad cunt.
I would ask as well, it's a bit of stagecraft. I would say raise the microphone up a wee bit when you're standing, otherwise you'll end up with a bad back.
Thanks for that.
I mean, I think we can all sort of say there's already enough there that you don't need any more problems. So, what's in the bag?
Oh, my satchel.
I know, he never explained the bag.
Sorry, I forgot to reference it. It's my friend. It's
your friend's in the
another
bag?
Fucking Mexican.
It's kind of like a safety blanket, man.
The bag?
Safety blanket.
And there's
Have
things
you ever
in
tried a blanket?
Oh.
The Mexicans, you
pull
can sit
something out.
you can sit down. The
I know.
Mexicans were fucking. It's just getting really weird now.
Mate,
Like,
I feel like we're
aye.
going to go against him at Survivor Series.
I know. It's
I've
like
just
watching
got
one
weird
of
things in it.
So one of the fucking Bonnie Blue videos or something like that, just a bunch of cunts in masks standing waiting to get in. Like, stop it!
This is when I swap sides and pretend I'm Canelo Alvarez.
It was good. Like John said, like the mic was too low. You looked like a enchanting seahorse. It was very enchanting, but seahorse-like in posture.
Yeah, I'd recommend going to see a psychiatrist of some kind because dyscalculia is not the end of that diagnosis. I'm just telling you that right now. But no, you're fantastic. Well done,
I love
man.
you, man. I love you.
Well done.
One more time for Aldo See, everybody. All righty, that is the end. That is the end of the bucket. The bucket's empty, yeah. So we're going to get all your winners, all the people that beat the gong, which is just everybody except Scout.
Oh, Scout.
I feel like you didn't need to say that again.
I know.
Do a round of applause for Scout.
Give me
fuck's
a
sake. Round of applause for Scout.
I love Scout
Probably
so
had the
much.
least offensive set as
I
well.
know.
I know.
Scout, the people's champion.
The person that brought the least Mexicans.
If only you could speak Spanish, you would have lasted.
All right, so we've got all your gong beaters on stage. So like, we'll have like what's called a clap off, which is the thing I got off your maw. I got the clap off your maw. So we're going to point at each act, and then you're going to clap for them. We'll try and whittle it down to like 2 or 3 now. So like, please clap if you thought that John Docharty won. I'll be honest, John, that was like
I respect the self-awareness. I respect that.
That was the most tepid clap.
Because you know there are some comedians that be like, I'm still in with a shot here. You know?
Mate, I actually think he should win for that. Give up for Hitesh.
Wait. Ivan, you carded them straight away and you're clapping with your hands above your head. You are an enigma, my friend. I don't understand you at all.
Ivan's a bad bastard. Give up for Aldo.
What a surprise. What a surprise. The man that brings the away section has got the loudest cheer.
Give up for Tia.
Ooh. Yeah.
Who else you got there? Give up for Jamie. Please give up for Vanessa. Peter, you're more susceptible to decibels. So I'm going to pass this over to you to whittle it down to the top three here.
I mean, obviously Aldo, because, you know. I would say Vanessa probably is in there as well. Yeah. John, can you help me out with this? Because I genuinely don't
That
know.
was the 2 picks I had. Tia, you think? Aye.
Well, Hitesh is pointing there and Jamie is, which is both very, very nice. So let's go Tia then!
Give up for Hitesh and Jamie, everyone!
Well done.
All right, so this is the way we're going to like whittle it down. Oh, well, it's like the X Factor, isn't it? Like pack your bags. Because you're going to the judges' houses. Well done. See for this bit, like just clap for the person you want to win. Yeah. So clap and cheer for the person you want to win. If you don't want anybody else to win, just clap for that cunt. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
I felt like I was talking and then...
You were talking, yeah.
I kind of lost my mind a wee bit.
Ask the audience, does anybody need any more clarity about those instructions?
Yes.
There you go, crack on.
Do you know what, Ivan? Who do you think should win? No, fuck you. Alrighty. So just clap for the person you want to win. If you want Aldo to win, clap and cheer now.
A very Spanish sounding clap there.
Yes,
very
yes.
Spanish.
Can't sound like maracas, not that.
more casual xenophobia.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
That was a
Love
French
you.
song.
Love you. Clap and cheer if you want Tia to win.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
And then finally, clap and cheer if you want Vanessa to win. All right, so we're going to do this in reverse order. Please give up in third place, Aldo See. On you, Aldo. And in second place, please give up for Vanessa Correia. On you, pal. On you.
On you go, pal. You've had your moment.
On
Fuck
you.
off.
It's Tia's moment.
Yeah.
Please, give up your winner, the wonderful Tia. Fucking hell.
And in spite of that, we're still not going to let you finish that joke, you know?
We've got £100 coming your way. Where's it, 100 quid?
In the back.
It's in the back. Mate, you literally blew smoke up my arse there, by the way. That was fucking brutal. But please, one more time for the wonderful Tia. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. This is a new night. This is only the second time we've done this. We had a great time. Ivan, do you have a good time? I feel like you should take that care team and just like go into work with it. We've had a wonderful time. Please give up for everybody that made tonight possible. Give up for the wonderful staff here at Blackfriars. Give up for Chris Conway, John Gavin, Peter Bell, We are here every month. Who's the next headliner?
To be decided.
TBD.
Oh, the mystery.
I've met TBD and she's fucking sound. So please
Kills
come
a lot
back
of badgers,
next month. Thanks for supporting this night. Thanks for coming down. Fucking Mexico. Hope you have a wonderful time in Scotland. Can you used to get back on AOL, find some of our kids. And please give up for yourselves. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Cheers.